faces on these small town roads. 'Cause round here it's all about the people that you know. And I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of. But back in Davidson County, our crowd is second to none. You might not know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Might not know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I've got some famous friends. Got some famous friends. Yeah. Small town, your town, double Dutching apart. Ice cream truck failing out of Mrs. Ted's heart. Got to blow up Greenwich in the yard and it's March. Ain't coming down anytime soon. Got them nursing homes to battling with some Dolly Parton. And them high school kids traveling like James Harden. And them white limousines to the Olive Garden on prom night. It's good times, right? We living that y'all like y'all. Rolling in the South where it's all football and Jesus. Barbershop talking like nah. Shut your mouth, mama sweet tea's the sweetest. Turn that bass up, shawty show 'em how. Yeah, we raised up, and yeah, we going down, down, baby. Yo, street in my barcode, I'ma talk to you real slow. So where the crawdads crawl. So living that y'all like y'all. Y'all all them dads, tell them boys, son, walk it off. All them mamas, tell them girls, better keep your legs.
Thank you very much there, Steve, for settling our fourth herd today, and welcome back to the Southern Queensland Cutting Horse Association event here at Condamine, here at the Condamine Sports Ground. Thank you to Black Truck and Ag, Customers for Life, Equivet Breeding Centre, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Also thank you to Jennings Bulk Haulage, Country Trucker Caps, Western Downs Regional Council. Also AEW Horse Walkers, Banshee Performance Horses, Super Floats, and Goodwood Equine. Thank you. Also thank you to our promoters here this weekend, Sam and Sarah Campbell, our judges Steve Byrne and Dean Hartog, and also our arena director Lynn White, our timekeeper Reg Nolan, our show secretary Ray Cooper. Also he's our videographer and live stream provider Ray Cooper from Just Cuttin', and welcome back our viewers that are watching across this great globe. And also our official photographer Kelly Walsh from Created by Kiwi Photography is our official photographer for the weekend. So we get set for the fourth herd of the 5,000 Novice, brought to us by Black Truck and Ag. We'll pay out 6 places this event after the conclusion of the 6th herd. After 3 herds, it's 149 is our high marking. That was set by Phil Dawson with Murata and Prada, owned by the Bell J Performance Horses. And it's going to be that man to start things off in herd number 4, Phil Dawson, with Metallic Meekum, owned by the Coolorest Quarter Horses out around Tamworth area. It's a mare. This one bred by David Anchu, side by Metallic Cat, and a Meekum Molly Mac is our next one to go. Our first one in herd number 4. So good luck to all our competitors in herd number 4 and also our breeders and trainers. Phil Dawson makes his home at Bingara, New South Wales, so good luck to Phil. With Metallic Meekum, then we'll have Regan Lyons to be ready, then Casey Tones and Jackson Gray, then Marie Rudd. So we'll have 6 herds in the 5,000 Novice before we'll crown our top 6, and then we'll have the beginner horse will be our last event on the program. So a total of 7 herds here today. This is number 4 of the 7. So let's watch number 38 on the draw.
and some gasoline, and I drove out to the county fair. When I saw her for the first time, she was standing there in the ticket line, and it all started right then and there. Oh, say the sky made a perfect sunset, and that's a day I'll never forget. I had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. She was killing me in that mini skirt, skipping rocks on the river by the railroad tracks. She had a suntan line and red lipstick. I worked so hard for that first kiss, and a heart don't forget, something like that. Well, it was 5 years later on a southbound plane. I was headed down to New Orleans to meet some friends of mine for Mardi Gras. When I heard a voice from the past coming from a few rows back, and when I looked, I couldn't believe just what I saw. She said, I bet you don't remember me. And I said, only every other memory. I had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. You were killing me in that mini skirt, skipping rocks on the river by the railroad tracks. You had a suntan line and red lipstick. I worked so hard for that first kiss, and a heart don't forget, something like that. Like an old photograph, time can make a feeling fade, but the memory of the first love never fades away. I had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. She was killing me in that mini skirt, skipping rocks on the river by the railroad tracks. She had a suntan line and red lipstick. I worked so hard for that first kiss, and a heart don't forget.
Thank you very much there, Phil. That was Phil Dawson from Bingara, New South Wales. That was Metallic Meekum, owned by the Cooler S Quarter Horses, side by Metallic Cat and a Meekum Molly Mac.
I guess your Prince Charming wasn't after all, 'cause he sure seemed different right after the ball.
So 138 on the show there for Phil, 138. So Regan Lyons going to be next to show. Then we have Casey Tones, Jackson Gray, Marie Rudd, then Casey Tones. So Regan Lyons makes his home at Rockhampton, number 39 on the draw. This is a gelding Fularis, owned by Brad Johnston. It was bred by Emma Stockdale out of Perga, Queensland. This one was side by EB's Fularis out of J. Bark Pepto's Little Darlin. So good luck to Regan Lyons here today on our Thursday morning here at Condamine.
Shift work, hard work, tired body, and a blue collar shirt and a baseball cap, union made. He's hot, sweat drops round the clock. The door never locks and the noise never stops, night or day. Working 7 to 3,
Thank you very much there, Regan. That was Regan Lyons from Rockhampton. That was Fularis, owned by Brad Johnston. That was side by EB's Fularis out of J. Bark Pepto's Little Darlin. So 127 on the show there for Regan today, 127. So we'll now move to Casey Tones from Kilcoy, number 40 on the draw. You see a gelding that he's going to be showing, Skilly Ray Cyrus, owned by Nicole Dunbar out of Toogoolawah. It was bred by the Double J Quarter Horses, Jay Johnson out of Kapunda, South Australia. Side by Jill Smart Ray out of She's a Skilly Cat. And that's the pedigree on that one. This one owned by Nicole Dunbar. Skilly Ray Cyrus can be shown by Casey Tones. Thank you there, Casey. That was Casey Tones from Kilcoy. That was Skilly Ray Cyrus, owned by Nicole Dunbar. And that was side by Jill Smart Ray out of She's a Skilly Cat. So 120 on the show there for Casey today. 120 on the show there for Skilly Ray Cyrus. So Jackson Gray's going to be next, and then we'll have Marie Rudd, then Casey Tones, Grant Simon. That'll be our next four. Thank you to Black Truck and Ag, Customers for Life, Equivet Breeding Centre, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Thank you. Also, just a heads up to all our patrons and our competitors and breeders and trainers. There's some skip bins over near our canteen area. If you can put all your rubbish, even when you're in the grandstands, back over in the skip bins, that'll be greatly appreciated over the weekend. we get set for Jackson Gray from Perga, number 41 on the draw. Going to be showing a gelding cut in blue grass, owned by Riley Brown out of Thebine. Was bred by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse stud out of Perga. Side by EB's Phalaris out of Miss Blue Sue. Also, thank you very much to Jennings Bulk Haulage, Country Trucker Caps, established in 2019, and also Western Downs Regional Council. This event part of the affiliate of the 2021 Affiliate of the Year, SQCHA, the Southern Queensland Cutting Horse Association here at Condamine. So welcome back all our viewers that are watching it on the live stream. Hope you're enjoying our first event that we're watching here on day number 1 of our 4-day show here at Condamine, the 5,000 Novice, brought to us by Black Truck and Ag. And all eyes glued on Jackson Gray with Cut in Blue Grass, owned by Riley Brown. We're having our awards presentation after the conclusion of the 6th herd of the 5,000 Novice today, with a total of 73 show horses that have put their name in the draw here for our first event here at Condamine. And all eyes glued on Jackson Gray with Cut in Blue Grass. Thank you there, Jackson. That was Jackson Gray from Perga. That was Cut in Blue Grass, owned by Riley Brown. Side by EB's Phalaris at a Miss Blue Sue. So 143.5 there for the show there for Jackson, 143.5. So Marie Rudd's going to be next to go, and then we have Casey Tones, Grant Simon, Jamie second, then Darren Palmer. Thank you to Black Truck and Ag, customers for life for bringing us the 5,000 novice today. As we'll move to Marie Rudd from Oakey Creek, number 42 on the draw. It's a gelding Sophisticated J, owned by Clay Stint. This one was bred by the Spring Creek Pastoral Co. Side by Sophisticated Cat at a Spins Giant. Thank you there, Marie. That was Marie Rudd from Oakey Creek. That was Sophisticated J, owned by Clay Stent. And that was Side by Sophisticated Cat at a Spins Giant.
So you lit her cigarette. You're feeling pretty good. You think you got a shot. Most girls you
So 142 on the show there for Marie today. 142 on that one. 142. So Casey Tones, and then we'll have Grant Simon, then Jamie Seckham, then Darren Palmer. That'll be our next four. Thank you to Black Truck and Ag Customers for Life for bringing us the 5,000 novice. Thank you. So Casey Tones from McKilcoy next to show, number 43 on the draw. The mare Santa Ana, owned by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud out of Perga. Was bred by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud as well. Side by Sandman at a Royana. It's a pedigree on this one, so good luck to Casey Tones. Needs to be 145 and above to be in that top six right now to get a piece of the pie here today in our 5,000 novice event.
Did you ask her to dance? Let me guess, she told you no. Gotta take her someplace quiet. I left Oklahoma, driving in a Pontiac, just about to
Thank you there, Casey. That was Casey Tones from Kilcoy. That was Santa Ana, owned by the Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud, side by Sandman out of Roy Anna. So 140 on the show there for Casey today, 140. So we're going to move to Grant Simon. His first time to show here this weekend, number 44 on the draw. Makes his home at Rosalie Plains. This is going to be the mare, One More Halana, owned by Emily Gurko. This one was bred by Emily as well, side by No More One More out of Archdale Heidi. So good luck to Grant, and then we'll have Jamie Seckham, then Darren Palmer, Tyrone Darragh, then Lincoln Brath and Wade Davison. Also, thank you very much to AEW Horse Walkers for being one of our great supportive businesses here this weekend. And thank you very much for being involved with our cutting show here at Condamine for 2023. Also, thank you very much to Banshee Performance Horses, also Super Floats, and also Goodwood Equine. Let's watch Grant Simon from Rosalie Plains with One More Halana, owned by Emily Gurko. Thank you very much there, Grant. That was Grant Simon from Rosalie Plains. That was One More Halana, owned by Emily Gurko. And that was side by No More One More out of Archdale Heidi. So 144 there for the show there for Grant today, 144. So that'll be just out of the top six. So Jamie Seckham will be next to go. Then we'll have Darren Palmer. We've got a scratching at Tyrone Darragh. So we'll have Lincoln Brath to be ready after Darren Palmer. Then Wade Davison. So that'll be our next four and our last four in herd number 4 before we'll change out the herd once again. So Jamie second from Albany, number 45 on the draw. Going to be showing the mare Jewel Smart Chick, owned by Di Bromble out of Casino, New South Wales. Was bred by the Clavar Propriety Limited down there in Camden, New South Wales. Side by Jewel Smart Ray out of Roosters, Little Darlin. So good luck to Jamie. So needs 145 and above to be in that top 6 right now on the 5,000 novice, brought to us by Black Truck and Ag. So thank you once again to the Morgan family for supplying our cattle here this weekend. Morgan family from around the Condamine area for long generations of time. So thank you very much for supplying our cattle here this weekend for our SQCHA cutting show for 2023. All eyes glued on Jamie Seckham, Jewel Smart Chick, owned by Di Bromble. So following our 5,000 novice also today, they're cutting fans. We'll have our beginner horse event. So we'll have a couple of presentations today on day number 1, 7 herds in total. Then we're back tomorrow for a big day of 11 herds here on our day number 2 on the Friday. And we'll kick things off tomorrow morning with the AEW Horse Walkers Snaffle Bit with 2 herds, and we'll have the Black Truck and Ag 15,000 novice, which will have 4 herds. Well, let's watch Jamie Seckham right now with Jewel Smart Chick, owned by Di Bromble.
Tied with a leather fist. Watch out when he starts to twist. What the daddies used to tell them boys, how to ride them bulls. I got a jingle in my jeans, sore places in between, and I'm leaving old Salt Lake with a push and a pull. 10-4, buddy, come on back. A horse trailer on a Cadillac. Yeah, we're talking to the cowboy in the coupe de ville. Chugging, lugging up one side, sliding down the other. Well, I'm a lover of the other side of the hill. Turn up that radio. Don't wanna think about a rodeo. Don't wanna think about a roundup up in old Cheyenne. Well, it's a crazy circuit. Ah, but still you work it. Turn down that sound, boys. Let's get up and check the scan. 10-4, buddy, come on back. A horse trailer on a Cadillac. Yeah, we're talking to the cowboy in the coupe de ville. Chugging, lugging up one side, sliding down the other. Well, I'm a lover of the other side of the hill.
Did leave working area before time, so that will be a 0 there for Jamie today. That was Jewel Smart Chick, owned by Di Bromble. And that was side by Jewel Smart Ray out of Roosters, Little Darlin.
Well, I like that echo. Goes right through
So we've got 3 more to go in this 4th herd. We'll have Darren Palmer and Lincoln Vrath and Wade Davison. So Darren Palmer next to go. Number 46 on the draw makes his home at Colson, just outside Boona area. Perfect Timing, owned by Darren Palmer. This was bred by the Schumack family down there in Tamworth, New South Wales, side by a one-time royalty at a Perfect. So good luck to Darren. His first showing of the weekend show here at Condamine for 2023. And we'll have Lincoln Brat to be ready, then Wade Davison. Also, thank you very much to Goodwood Equine for being one of our great sponsors. Also, Super Floats and Banshee Performance Horses. But all eyes glued on Darren Palmer with Perfect Timing. Thank you there, Darren. That was Darren Palmer from Colson. That was Perfect Timing, owned by Darren Palmer, signed by One Time Royalty out of Perfect.
Papa drove a truck nearly all his life. You know it drove Mama crazy being a trucker's wife. The part she couldn't handle was being alone. I guess she needed more to hold than just a telephone. Papa called Mama each and every night.
So 134 on the show there for Darren today, 134. So we've got two more to show before we'll change out the herd once again. Lincoln Barath and Wade Davison. And then we'll have the Marie Rudd herd settling team to please be on standby for settling herd number 5. So Lincoln Barath next to go. Number 48 on the draw. Going to be showing the mare Playgirls Queen, owned by Jay Johnson from the Double J Quarter Horses in Kapunda, South Australia. This one was bred by Dean Bradley in Victoria. Side by NRR Cat King Cole at A1 She's My Playgirl. So all eyes glued on Lincoln Barath next across that showtime line for 2.5 minutes in our Black Truck and Ag sponsored 5,000 Novice. This will pay out 6 places right now. 149 still our current leader. And that was set by Phil Dawson with Murata and Prada, owned by the Bell J Performance Horses out of Colston Lakes. So Lincoln Barath with Playgirls Queen, owned by the Double J Quarter Horses, Jay Johnson out of Kapunda, South Australia. Also locking the dates of the Burrum Downs Cutting Show, the SQCHA. That'll be held from the 14th to the 16th of July at the Burrum Down Racecourse. So about a month after futurity, so get your entries in once those entries are open for Burrum Down. So almost ready to go there to watch Lincoln. Then we'll have Wade Davison to wind down herd number 4. Now Black Truck and Ag sponsored event of the 5,000 Novice. So Playgirls Queen, side by NRR Cat King Cole out of A1 She's My Playgirl.
Sun
Thank you very much there, Lincoln. That was Lincoln Bright from Perga. That was Playgirl's Queen, owned by Jay Johnson out of Kapunda. And that was side by NRR Cat King Cole out of A1, She's My Playgirl. So 142 on the show there for Lincoln today, 142. So Wade Davison's going to be our last competitor in herd number 4, so we can have the Marie Rudd herd settling team to please be on standby. So Wade Davison makes his home at Greenmount, number 49 on the draw. Going to be showing the mare Metallic Jewel, owned by David Heath out of Felton South. Was bred by Dave as well, side by Metallic Cat out of Tia Jewel Ray. So good luck to Wade. Our last competitor in herd number 4, the 5,000 novice. We're starting to get things rolling through our 5,000 novice with 2 more herds to go after this one before we'll crown our top 6 in this event. But this is Wade Davison with Metallic Jewel, owned by David Heath.
By the time we got into Tulsa town, we had 85 trucks in all, but there's a roadblock up on the Cloverleaf and them.
Up in the backwoods, down in the holler. Old boy's feeling like a dog on a collar. Keeping that chain pulled tight. Waiting on Saturday night. Put on the smell good, put on Skinner. Head into town like a NASCAR winner. Cruising back and forth to the Tasty Freeze. Everywhere you look, all you see is Hillbilly Deluxe, slick pickup trucks. Big timing in a small town, stirring it up right about sundown. Black denim and chrome to the bone with a little homegrown. The country girl cuddled up. Hillbilly Deluxe. A couple cute, sweet things driving a fastback. Shoot 'em a cool smile, hoping that they smile back. Hey, baby, what's your name? Burn a little rubber when the red lights change. Here come the blue lights, here come Barney. Hot on the beer, y'all, let's move the party. Gotta go, but that's alright. Do it all again next Friday night. Hillbilly Deluxe, slick pick-em-up trucks. Big timing in a small town, stirring it up right about sundown. Black denim and chrome, to the bone with a little homegrown. Country girl cuddled up. Hillbilly Deluxe.
Thank you very much there, Wade. That was Wade Davison from Greenmount. That was Metallic Jewel, owned by David Heath. And that was side by Metallic Cat out of Tia Jewel Ray. So 140 on the show there for Wade today, 140 as that winds down herd number 4. So we'll have the Marie Rudd herd settling team to please be on standby. But right now, unofficially, the 149 is still on top. That was set by Phil Dawson with Murata and Prada. So head on over, grab yourself some lunch, and we'll be back very soon for herd number 5 of the 5,000 novice.
I knew the first time should have been the last time I ever let the whiskey devil wears black and he goes by Jack, and he's really good at helping me forget. I thought it was cool when I was a kid, walking around with a cigarette lid on that old dirt road. I lit my first smoke, and I knew right then it wouldn't let me go. And it's all or nothing, so keep it coming. Let that feeling run through my veins. Ain't no stopping, keep on rocking, yeah. It seems I'm always picking up what I can't put down. Yeah, I'm always picking up what I can't put down. She looked my way, then looked back again. Got a different kind of high when I touched her skin. When she laid it on me, she rocked my world. I knew I'd never get away from that girl. And it's all or nothing, so keep it coming. Let that feeling run through my veins. Ain't no stopping, keep on rocking, yeah. It seems I'm always picking up what I can't put down. Yeah, I'm always picking up what I can't put down. When I walked into my first smoky bar, cranked up the amp and played this guitar, and I'm singing along by the end of the night, and I knew I finally got one thing right. And it's all or nothing, so keep it coming. Let that feeling run through my veins. Ain't no stopping, keep on rocking, yeah. It seems I'm always picking up what I can't put down. Yeah, I'm always picking up what I can't put down. Yeah, I'm always picking up what I can't put down. Hotter than a $2 shot of whiskey, looking pretty sitting at the bar. Looking around the room with the devil on your shoulder like about to steal a cowboy's heart. I'm your Billy the Kid, so baby let's get you gone. I ain't even sure just where you're headed, but I sure like to tag along. Hey, Miss Tumbleweed, well I believe that tumbleweed is better than one. Everybody needs a buddy when they're on the run. Hey, Miss Tumbleweed, let's ride the breeze down to town, just a kicking up dust. Make a little trouble, man, make a little love. Teach me your gypsy ways, come on baby, show me the ropes. The real world can chase this girl, but we leave him in a cloud of smoke. No telling when we're winding up, rebels like you and me. Nowhere, anywhere, everywhere, out there somewhere in between. Hey, Miss Tumbleweed, well I believe two tumbleweeds is better than one. Everybody needs a buddy when they're on the run. Hey, Miss Tumbleweed, let's ride the breeze down to town, just a kicking up dust. Make a little trouble, man, make a little love. straight, singing greats while we're turning up, sitting lakeside. That pedal still, she straight sliding over here to me. She do that Alabama shake like you ain't ever seen. I love my country, I love my country. Six strings and fiddles and skeet from Kentucky. We keep it funky, we like how it sounds. Monday to Sunday, yeah, I love my country. Up loud and proud, rolling into town, hanging out the window like a blue tick hound. Ain't sorry, ain't nothing to be sorry about. I love my country, yeah, I love my country. Up loud. sitting in the sky. That's just how country boy does. Coffee cup, cold and black. Wish you had a little shot of Jack. Besides that, can't complain. Just trying to do the dang thing. Might change the oil in my truck. I ain't paying no $35. Kids need shoes, mama needs Levi's. And I'm just trying to keep my daughter Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Hey, baby. Yeah, when I first saw that bikini top on her, she's popping right out of the South Georgia water. Thought, oh good Lord, she had them long tan legs, couldn't help myself, so I walked up and said, well, baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down a back road, blowing stop signs through the middle every little farm town with you in this brand new Chevy with a lift kit. Would look a hell of a lot better with you up in it. So baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Yeah, she was sipping on Southern and singing Marshall Tucker. We were falling in love in the sweetheart of summer. She hopped right up into the cab of my truck and said, fire it up, let's go get this thing stuck. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down a back road.
Well, thank you very much, Sir Kevy, for settling our fifth herd here today, and welcome back to the Condamine SQCHA Cutting Show for 2023. Thank you to Black Truck and Ag, Customers for Life, Equivet Breeding Centre, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Jennings Bulk Haulage, Country Trucker Caps, Western Downs Regional Council. Also thank you to AEW Horse Walkers. Also Banshee Performance Horses, Super Floats, and Goodwood Equine. As we're going to move into our fifth herd of the 5,000 Novice. Also thank you to our promoters of this event here this weekend, down in Lovely Steve Byrne and Dean Hardrock. Thank you very much. Our director Lynn Wright, our timekeeper Red Nolan, our show secretary Ray Cooper, stream and video officer Ray Cooper from Just Welcome to our viewers that are watching it on the live stream. So thank you to our official photographer here this weekend, Kelly Walton from Created by Kiwi. We get to finish the movement to our fifth herd of the 5,000 Novice, brought to us by Black Truck. So Marie Wright's going to be first to go, then our Phil Dawson, Casey Jones, Darren Palmer. That'll be our first four. By Phil Dawson earlier on in herd number 2 was Marie. Owned by the Bell J Performance Horses. That's what they're all chasing for the So Marie Rudd from Oaky Creek going to be first to go in our fifth herd here today. And the 5-0 on our draw. This is a gelding high voltage owned by Sharon Maxwell. Bred by Matt Oakley Cutting Horses down in Walker, New South Wales. Side by Highway to Hell out of Spin and Metallic. Good luck to Marie. Our first competitor in our fifth herd. Six that we'll see in the 5,000 Novice before the end of the sixth herd. One of our presentation herd as well. Then we'll have our beginner horses, our last event on the program. One herd of that event. But let's watch Marie Rudd with High Voltage. 3 run from Oaky Creek. That was High Voltage, owned by Sharon Maxwell. And that was signed by Highway to Hell. Phil, that was Phil Dawson from Finger in New South Wales. That was racing signed by Fuel Smart Racing. Where we're looking at right now. It's our Black Truck and Ag sponsored 5,000 Novice. We're watching here on our Thursday here at Condamine. James makes his home at Kilcooley, number 52 on the draw. It's the Gelden Cocoa Catalytic, owned by Janelle Simpson. It's on the bred by the Dario family. South on the Cocoa 3 years. So thank you very much to Equal Best Breeding Centre, Nutrient Ag Solutions as well. Very much for being involved with our Condamine SQCHA show for 2023. Casey Jones with Coco Catholic, owned by Janelle Simpson, our Hondo Queensland. Side by Matar Catholic, Coco's pretty new. 145 and above the win right now. We are top 6 of the payouts right now. And our leaderboard of $5,000 is 149 being our high marking so far. Darren, that was Darren Palmer. Darren Playboy, owned by Lucas Family. Signed by Doc's Fancy Roy out of BWQ Casa Lady Doc. So 143 on the show there for Darren today, 143. So Grant Simon's going to be next to Darren. We're going to have a lot of times. Wade Davison, then Lincoln Grant, that'll be our next 4. All eyes glued on Grant Simon from Rosalie Plains. This one was bred by Copperwood Stud and Donald Newman. Side by Hot Rod Star. inside by Sandman out of Starlight. Top six right now, they're 146 and a half there for the show, 146 and a half. We'll now move to Wade Davison, will be next to Joe. Makes his home at Greenmount, number 56. Showing the man smooth to the key, side line, smooth as a cat, and a little spoonful of sugar. Number 6, and we'll have you begin a horse as well, which will be your 1 herd. There for Wade today, 142 on that show, 142. We'll now move to Lincoln Drive. Phil Lewis and Jason Gray leader Ryan. Bergen, number 57 on the draw. She's going to be showing early. Colonel Spoonful, owned by David and Sarah Scott. Bred by the Small family as well. Signed by Across the Joe Pond $25,000. This is the last competitor in herd number 5. So tomorrow we'll have a straight up in the morning at 7 a.m. down at the end. AEW horse walk at Snapple. I'll have the black truck and ag $15,000, which will feature 4 herds in that event. Then we'll have the black truck and ag open run herds. That'll feature tomorrow, Jay, for number 2. That was Colonel Spoonful, owned by David and Sarah Spong. That was signed by Colonel Spoonful about Cats Colonel. So 143 and a half there for Lincoln, 143 and a half. Look, about 4 more to go in this herd by Phil Dawson, Jackson Gray, Peter Ryan, then Jamie second. So Phil Dawson next to you across the showtime line, makes his own a finger of New South Wales. Number 58 on the draw, going to be showing a gelding MC Blue Beretta of the Yen Relic partnership. He's bred by Denise McCallum, side by play going, and a red Royal Boom. The next one to watch, so good luck to Phil right now. The 149 on top. The high marking was actually set by this gentleman as well, Phil Dawson, earlier on. So thank you very much to our promoters here this weekend, Stan and Sarah Campbell, for making this event possible here this weekend at Condamine. We'll have the bar facilities opening here in about another 2.5 hours. Around 4 o'clock we'll have the bar facilities open. Just grab himself a cold one here today here on day 1. About to watch Phil Dawson with MC Blue Beretta, owned by the Yen Relic partnership. presentations to also to follow the 6th herd of the 5,000 Novice today. This is Bill Dawson with MC Blue Beretta. Thank you very much there, Phil. That was Phil Dawson from Binghamton, New South Wales. That was MC Blue Beretta, owned by the Yen Relic Partnership. Side by Play Gun and Red Royal Boom. So 140 there for the show. There's the Phil today, 140 on the show. We'll move to Jackson Gray's going to be next to go. Then we'll have Peter Ryan and Jamie second. So 3 more to go in our 5th herd. Steve Smith settling team to be on standby. We're settling herd number 6. We have $5,000 here today on our Thursday here at Condamine. So Jackson Gray's going to be next to go. Makes his home at Burger, number 59 on the draw, right and right, owned by their son, his quarter horse track. This one was bred by the Gray family out of Mooney, New South Wales. They gelding side by New South Wales out of Maryland, Monroe. Right here. So good luck to Jackson. The last competitor in our 5th herd of the $5,000. Set there, Phil. Jackson Gray and Peter Ryan will be on. So right now, 149 that was set by Phil Dawson with Marana and Brada, owned by the Bell Chasing. That's what they're all chasing. And the number 1 spot. Be in that top 6 right now. Now leaderboard. Now $5,000. Jackson Gray with Rock and Ride. Once again, our timekeeper here this weekend, Reggie Nolan. Director Lingmore, thank you. Jackson Gray with Rock and Rye, owned by the Sunfish Quarter Horse Stable. 152 take the lead. So today we'll see the beginner horse event, but one herd in that event will crown a champion after their event as well today. And we'll be back again tomorrow with 11 herds in total tomorrow on day number 2. Thank you once again to Country established in 2019. Jackson Gray right now. Jackson, that was Jackson Gray. One burger, that was Rock and Rye, owned by the Sunfish Quarter Horse Stunt, signed by Ely's Grass out of Maryland, Monroe. So 120 on the show there for Jackson today, 120. We've got Peter Ryan's going to be next to go, otherwise Jamie second to wind things down in our fifth third. So Peter Ryan makes his own at Roma, number 60 on the door, the mare Sidekick, owned by Peter Ryan. It was bred by Peter as well, signed by Jill Smart Ray out of MK Smooth Chick. So good luck to Peter Ryan here today. Second last competitor in herd number 5. And Jamie second to wind things down. And then we'll come back for our final herd of $5,000. So the Steve Smith herd settling team to be on standby. All eyes glued on Peter Ryan. The side spin owned by Peter Ryan.
Almost head to head. They almost basically come here.
This 747. No.
So 289 here, that's 415 just there. Coming towards the
Oh,
on the
yeah.
other cow. Right
289
up.
is the big cow.
Yep, right there. So yep. No time.
And that's
Now
416.
that, this cow here on the tail and this sit on his side here, going up this side.
Working area 4 times, so that will be a 0. Side check, side by George Mabray and a 10K smooth kick. Jamie second is going to be our last competitor in herd number 5, so we have the Steve Smith herd settling team to please be on standby. That'll be greatly appreciated. Jamie second, Aussie Diamond Albany number 61 on the draw. Going to be showing the man Belinda driving this Davies by Sam and Sarah Campbell. Hour of Queensland. This one was bred by Darren and Jennifer Arthur. Side by High Drive Cap and Julian Davies. Be around that 145 and above to be in that top 6. Please be on standby. That would be greatly appreciated. All eyes good on James Checker.
Yeah, he's going up the outside or up the inside. Stop it down
Thank you very much there, Jamie. That was Jamie second from Albany. That was number 61 on the draw. Kalinda driving Miss Davey. Owned by Sam Sarah King. Side by High Drive Cat. Jewel and Jamie. Down turn number 5, so we have to Steve Smith, Herb settling down, please be on standby, that'll be greatly appreciated. Head on over, grab yourself some lunch or a cold drink, or a hot drink, and we'll be back very soon for the final herd of the 5,000 Novice.
Well, we wouldn't need the whole 25 for that last herd.
What was that?
We wouldn't need the whole 25.
No, I normally have about 12, 15 up there.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Danny scored?
Yeah.
Fields of green to ridges in the sunlight. Those vineyards and those valleys roll forever way down south. One glimpse of timeless beauty as we thunder down this road. Make some kind of sense out of this living hand to mouth. 'Cause I love this road. When I miss my home, yes, I was born to ride that white line. Yeah, I love this road.
So just a heads up there for Marie from that review. Went down to a 135 for your review there, Marie. 135.
The desert sand turns to paradise with the late December rain. It's the physical condition of emotions that we share. I would love to have a baby girl, but we ain't got time to spend up while we're on this road. When I miss my home, I guess the bar. Loves old John Wayne movies, waltzing under them stars. She's sun up in the saddle, cutting through the herd. Loves branding her cattle. Long live cowgirls. Well, she rode in them wagons when the Wild West was won. Took the canyons and badlands and made 'em her home. She's boots on, Ledoux songs, and snaps on her pearls. Long live cowgirls. Like a paint-colored Mustang, she's fast and she's wild. Stop a runaway freight train with her high country smile. She's tough as December, salt of the earth, make you fall like September. Long live cowgirls. Well, she rode in them wagons when the Wild West was won. Took the canyons and badlands and made 'em her home. She's boots on, Chris Ledoux songs, and snaps on her pearls. She's been Someone asked me once in an interview, what was growing up like? Where'd you go to school and what would you do if you weren't doing this? I'd be driving my first car in a worn out Dodge, trying to make rent with a dead end job, just making do. Tips in a jar, my guitar in an old bar stool. I'd have a Friday night crowd in the palm of my hand, cup of brown liquor, couple buddies in the band, singing them same damn songs like I am now. I'd be feeling on fire on a hardwood stage, bright lights like
Thank you very much, Sir Matty, for settling our sixth herd here today, and welcome back to the Southern Queensland Cutting Horse Association event here at Condamine for 2023. Thank you to Black Truck and Ag, Customers for Life, Equivet Breeding Centre, Nutrient Ag Solutions, also Jennings Bulk Haulage, Country Trucker Caps, Western Downs Regional Council, also AEW Horse Walkers, Banshee Performance Horses, Super Floats, and Goodwood Equine. Also thank you to our promoters Sam and Sarah Campbell, our judges Steve Byrne and Dean Hartdog, also Arena Director Lynn White, our timekeeper Reg Nolan, our show secretary Ray Cooper, and also our live stream and videographer Ray Cooper from Just Cuttin'. And welcome back our viewers that are watching it wherever you're watching across this great globe of ours. Also thank you to our official photographer Kelly Walsh, created by Kiwi. Thank you very much for being our official photographer here this weekend. So we're going to move into our last herd of the 5,000 Novice, brought to us by Black Truck and Ag. Recapping our high marking 149 is on top. That was with Phil Dawson, with Murata and Parada, owned by the Bell J Performance Horses. Then we'll go down to a 145 and above will be in that top 6 right now. So Steve Smith, he's going to be first to go in herd number 6. And then we'll have Phil Dawson, then Casey Tones, Jackson Gray, then Peter Ryan. But Steve Smith, he's going to be first to go. Makes his home at Gundawindi, number 62 on the draw. Going to be showing the mare Izzy Smooth Review, owned by Jack and Liz Main, out of Rolliston, Queensland. This one bred by Jack and Liz as well, side by Smooth as a Cat, out of Doc's Review. Thank you very much, says Steve. That was Steve Smith from Gundawindi. That was Izzy Smooth Review, owned by Jack and Liz Main. And that was side by Smooth as a Cat out of Doc's Review. So 135 on the show there for Steve, 135 there for the show. So Phil Dawson's going to be next to go, and then we'll have Casey Tones, Jackson Gray, Peter Ryan, then Phil Smith. Also locking the dates of the Burham Downs SQCHA show. That'll be the 14th to the 16th of July. And to keep up with the SQCHA, check out their website at sqcha.com.au for results, events, or standings, or like their social media page on Facebook as well. So let's get set for Phil Dawson from Bingara, New South Wales. Number 63 on the draw, the gelding Yulgabar Kit Kat Ray, owned by Graham Jeffrey. Was bred by the Yulgabar Quarter Horse Stud, side by High Drive Cat at a Yulgabar Exquisite Ray. So good luck to Phil Dawson right now. Then we have Casey Tones ready to go. Now 5,000 novice that we're watching here today on day number 1 here at the SQCHA cutting show here at Condamine for 2023. Then we've got our beginner horse event. Will be our last event on the program. And we'll have one herd in that event, and we'll crown a champions in that event as well. Thank you very much there, Phil. That was Phil Dawson from Bingara, New South Wales. And that was Yulgabar Kit Kat Ray, owned by Graham Jeffrey. And that was side by High Drive Cat at a Yulgabar Exquisite Ray. So 135 on the show there for Phil today, 135. So Casey Tones is going to be next to go. Then we'll have Jackson Gray, then Peter Ryan, then Phil Smith. So keep up the SQCHA. Make sure you check out the website at sqcha.com.au. So Casey Tones next across the show timeline makes his home at Kilcoy, number 64 on the draw. This is a gelding SDP Coco Ray owned by Nicole Dunbar out of Tagulawa. Was bred by the Dario family. This one's signed by TR Jewelry out of Dara Coco's Preview. So all eyes glued on Casey Tones right now. Our next competitor to entertain us here today and across that Showtime line for 2.5 minutes. About 5,000 novice event. Has to be 145 and above to be in that top 6.
Like something from Hollywood. She got me thinking that I just might leave here with her tonight. Telly man standing on a bandstand, grandstanding, bending and banging them strings. Eye candy shaking on the dance floor, saying, "Play me one more, making a scene." Cowboy camped on a bar stool, shooting double whiskey with a long neck back. There, Billy with a cool cue, staring down the 8-ball, looking at Kelly with a rack. Out in the country, back roads and one-horse towns. We saw fiddles play our guitars loud. We talked the talk and walked the walk to the honky-tonk song. Yeah, pickups in the parking lot, rocking like a jukebox, jumping in the July air. Cooler in a toolbox, drinking every last drop, won't let you take it in there. A whiskey high, two dudes stumbling out the back door. Bouncers help them take it outside. Through the fussing and the cussing and the shoving and the pushing, well, there really ain't much of a fight. Out in the country, back roads and one-horse towns. We saw fiddles play our guitars loud. We talked the talk and walked the walk to the honky-tonk song. Out in the country, back roads and one-horse towns. We saw fiddles play our guitars loud. We talked the talk and walked the walk to the honky-tonk stone.
Thank you there, Casey. That was Casey Tones from Kilcoy. That was SDP Coco Ray, owned by Nicole Dunbar. Side by TR Jewelry at Adara Coco's Preview.
The clouds are parting, the summer sun's starting to burn down on.
So 143 on the show there for Casey today, 143.
I got the Chevy shaking, I'm blazing.
So Jackson Gray will be next to show, and then we'll have Peter Ryan, then Phil Smith, then Jamie Seckham. So that'll be our next 4. Also locking the dates are the 2023 NCHA Futurity at Alex Stadium at Tamworth. That'll be the 28th of May to the 11th of June. So head on down to Tamworth. Also the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show. That'll be held at the Dolby Equestrian Centre on the 22nd of July to the 29th of July. Then we'll have the New South Wales Futurity Show at Scone, the 3rd of August to the 13th of August. And the Blonde River Cutters Futurity Show at St George, that'll be 26th of August to the 3rd of September. And then the Victorian Futurity will be the 25th of September to the 1st of October at Bundalong, Victoria. And to keep up with the NCHA, make sure you check out their website at ncha.com.au for results, events or standings, or like their social page on Facebook as well. So we get set for Jackson Gray next to go. Makes his home at Pergan, number 65 on the draw. This is a gelding Nine Tails O Smart, owned by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud, and also was bred by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud. Side by Jill Smart Ray out of Catter Nine Tails. So that's the pedigree on this one. Cat Nine Tails O Smart, owned by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud. Going to be shown by Jackson Gray. have our awards presentation to follow this herd as well. So right now to be in that top 6, you've got to be 145 and above. So as top 6, make sure you're on standby, and then we'll have our last event on the program, the beginner horse event, and then we'll crown a champion at the end of that herd as well. But all eyes glued on Jackson Gray with Nine Tails Oh Smart, owned by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud.
Don't you worry about getting fixed up. When you wake up, you're pretty enough. Look out your window at the cloud of dust. That's my headlights, that's my truck. So come on, baby, don't you keep me waiting. I gotta go, I got a reservation. Tailgate for two underneath the stars. Kiss on your lips when you're in my arms. Whoa, girl, every now and then you get a night like this. Whoa, and this is one that we don't wanna miss, no. So come on, baby, let me take you on a night ride. Windows down, sitting on my side. Tick tock, now we're knocking on midnight. Me and you, girl, running out of moonlight. I wanna hold you to the break of dawn. Hear the crickets sing a riverside love song. Hey, baby, all we got is all night. Come on now, we're running out of moonlight. Girl, I bet you thought I lost my mind. Out of the blue, pulling into your drive. Wonder why I got you way out here. Have you ever seen a sky this clear? Oh, girl, you never look better than you do right now. Oh, heaven, let your light shine down. Come on, baby, let me take you on a night ride. Windows down, sitting on my side. Tick tock, now we're knocking on midnight. Me and you, girl, running out of moonlight. I wanna hold you to the break of dawn. Hear the crickets sing a riverside love song. Hey, baby, all we got is all night. Oh, come on now, we're running out of moonlight. Girl, every now and then you get a night like this. Whoa, and this is one that we don't wanna miss, no. Come on, baby, let me take you on a night ride. Windows down, sitting on my side. Tick tock, now we're knocking on midnight. Me and you, girl, running out of moonlight. I wanna hold you to the break of dawn.
Thank you there, Jackson. That was Jackson Gray from Perga. That was Nine Tails Oh Smart, owned by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud. And that was side by Jewel Smart Ray out of Cat Oh Nine Tails.
This ain't no Broadway show. Hold on and don't let go. It's time to ride. This ain't no schoolyard game. Need courage to take the
So 142 on the show there for Jackson, 142. So we'll move to Peter Ryan's going to be next to show. Then we'll have Phil Smith to be on standby. So Peter Ryan makes his home at Roma. Number 66 on the draw. This is the Mare Bluey CD, owned by Peter Ryan. Was bred by Peter as well. Side by Highbrow CD out of Baby Blue. So good luck to Peter. We'll have Phil Smith, Jamie Second, Marie Rudd, then Emily Poole. This is our 5,000 novice. Brought to us by our friends at Black Truck and Ag.
This ain't no easy work. Grab your hat and change your shirt. It's time to ride. Show 'em what you're made of. Show 'em what you got inside.
Well, I've been out here digging a hole, and the madder I get, the deeper I go. this town. Yeah, probably before the sun goes down. 'Cause the devil already knows my name. And you can ask him yourself when I see you again. Bones to pick with you. I should have known you can't be true. Me and the devil, we want what's due. And you just know when you get home, I got bones.
Thank you very much there, Peter. That was Peter Ryan from Roma. That was Bluey's CD, owned by Peter Ryan, signed by Highbrow CD at a baby blue. So 120 on the show there for Peter today, 120. So we'll move to Phil Smith, will be next to go. Then we'll have Jamie Seckham on standby, then Marie Rudd, then Emily Poole and Jackson Gray. So Phil Smith, the Gundawindi competitor, number 67 on the draw. This is Lucid Dreams, owned by Daz Cox out of the Gold Coast. This one was bred by Ivan and Amanda Ross, side by Sandman out of Tell Me I'm Stylish. So next one to cross the Showtime line for 2.5 minutes here on our now Thursday afternoon on day number 1 of 4 here at the Condamine SQCHA Cutting Show for 2023. So Phil Smith with Lucid Dreams, owned by Daz Cox. Good luck to Phil. Needs to be 145 and above to be in that top 6. Has to be 150 to take the lead, with 149 sitting on top right now.
He got a split finger wrap and a rope pulled way too tight. He's got a lunatic smile 'cause he's really drawn deep tonight. He's got a fever, 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 fever. Yeah, grab a hold of anything and hold on tight. It hits you like the venom from a rattlesnake bite. We're all here 'cause he's not all there tonight. He takes one last breath and time turns inside out. And then the gate bursts open to the world he dreams about. He's got a fever, 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 fever. Yeah, stick a rope on anything 'cause he don't care. He'd even take a riding in an electric chair. We're all here 'cause he's not all there tonight. He says it's really kind of simple. Keep your mind in the middle while your butt spins round and round. Take heed to Sankey's preaching. Keep a lifting and a reaching and a riding like there ain't no cloud. What he loves like killing, but he's got no choice. He's a different breed with a voice down deep inside. Screaming he was born to ride. He's got a fever, 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 fever. Yeah, fever makes you crazy 'cause it makes no sense. Like running from your shadow out of self-defense. Well, he won't run and baby he can't hide. He thinks he also even leaving one hand tied. He gets so tired of hanging on so tight. I know you think it's crazy, but I think
Thank you there, Phil. That was Phil Smith from Gundawindi. That was Lucid Dreams, owned by Daz Cox. And that was side by Sandman out of Tell Me I'm Stylish. So marking a 140 there for Phil today, 140 for the show. So Jamie Second will be next to go. Then we've got Marie Rudd, then Emily Poole, Jackson Gray, Phil Dawson, then Steve Smith will be our last competitor in the 5,000 novice. We'll get set up for Jamie Second next to go. Also a little bit of information about the Middle Mount show that's going to be held on the 4th to the 6th of August. They will be holding cattle over the following Monday and Tuesday, so people can stay and practice before heading to Nebo. We have the Nebo show currently scheduled on the 11th to the 13th of August, though we may need to start on Thursday due to numbers. The Nebo show will have a big money show with 35,000 added prize money, starting with 9,000 added to the Open, 8,000 added to the Open non-pro, and 3,000 added to the snaffle bit futurity. And all other classes have 1,500 plus added. With entertainment on Friday and Saturday night at the Nebo, with the New South Wales country singer Graham Howby performing. And that'll be after got the annual bareback cutting as well that happens each year at the Nebo Cutting Show. Well, let's get set for Jamie Second from Albini, number 68 on the draw. This is a mare, Acacia Gold, owned by Darcy Toohill. Was bred by the Toohill Family Trust as well, signed by Smooth as a Cat out of Gidgee Coles. So Jamie Second will be number 68 on the draw in this one. And then we'll have Marie Rudd, then Emily Poole and Jackson Gray. And our 5,000 novice. We'll have our presentations to follow this herd. So we'll have our beginner horse event with one herd in that event, and that'll be our last event on the program here today, here on day number 1. Let's watch Jamie Second with Acacia Gold, owned by Darcy Toohill. Needs to be 145 and above to be in that top 6 right now. 149 on top.
Got the band's name on the marquee. Big old boy checking ID. Parking lots full of Harleys, farm trucks, and
Thank you very much there, Jamie. That was Jamie second from Albany. That was Acacia Gold, owned by Darcy 2L. And that was side by Smooth as a Cat out of Gidgee Coles.
Like TNT, put a hand on her hip, pointed a finger at me. Said I'm a whiskey drinking, cowboy chasing, hell of a time. I like Kenny.
So 141 on the show there for Jamie today, 141 on that one. So Marie Rudd's going to be next to go, makes a home at Oakey Creek. Going to be showing the mare Little Brown Frog, owned by Eddie Maxwell. Was bred by Paul and Kate Arnell out of St George. Side by Frogman Henry out of Winradine Scott Links. That'll be our next one to watch here today. So Marie, and then we'll have Emily Poole on standby, then Jackson Gray, Phil Dawson, then Steve Smith. Also, thank you very much to CRC Electrical and Refrigeration, based in Miles, for setting up our lights here for our show here at Condamine here this weekend. So thank you. And let's watch Marie Rudd from Oakey Creek in Central Queensland. Little Brown Frog, owned by Eddie Maxwell. Did leave working area before time, so that will be a 0 there for Marie. That was Little Brown Frog, owned by Eddie Maxwell. Side by Frogman Henry out of Winradine Scott Links. So Emily Poole's going to be next to show, and then we'll have Jackson Gray, Phil Dawson, Steve Smith. So 4 more to go in our 5,000 novice. Thank you to Black Truck and Ag, Customers for Life, for being our sponsor, our 5,000 novice here today. Let's watch Emily Poole from Regency Downs next to go. Number 70 on the draw. Hotter Than Hell is the name of this one, owned by the Poole family. It's bred by the Poole family as well. Side by Once in a Blue Boon out of Stairway to Heaven.
She's been playing at a room on the strip for 10 years and much different than Dylan. Out here down there, it's changed, you see. They're not as backward as they used to be. He's gone country. Look at them boots. He's gone country. Back to his roots. He's gone country. A new kind of suit. He's gone country. Yeah, he comes. He commutes to LA, but he's got a house in the valley.
Thank you very much there, Emily. That was Emily Poole from Regency Downs. That was Hotter Than Hell, owned by the Poole family. Side by Once in a Blue Boon at a Stairway to Heaven.
6 o'clock saying he caught a hankering for a honky tonk. Wants a nice cold beer and a country song, but he didn't want to stay out all night long. Well, I ain't too kind to let a buddy drink alone, but I can't turn it off once I turn
So
it on.
139 on the show there today, there for Emily, 139. So Jackson Gray will be next to show, makes his home at Perga. Number 71 on the draw, the Gelding Hell's Own, owned by Tracy Bunch. This one was bred by Raylene Higgins, side by Jules Smart Ray, out of one hell of a spin. So I wish you all the best here today there, Jackson, our third last competitor in the 5,000 novice here today. This is number 71 on the draw. Then we'll have Phil Dawson, then Steve Smith will be our last competitor. So thank you once again to Black Truck and Ag Customers for Life for sponsoring this event here at our 5,000 novice.
Turn it off once I turn it on. There's no stopping me once I get going. Put a can in my hand, man, I'm wide ass open. The TikTok girl, that clock is like a time. Hey, girl. Whoa, now. You know you got everybody looking. Got a little boom in my big truck. Gonna open up the
Thank you very much, Sir Jackson. That was Jackson Gray from Perga. That was Hell's Own, owned by Tracy Bunch. And that was side by Jill Smart Ray at a one hell of a spin.
Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. Waiting in the front yard, sitting on a log, a single shot rifle and a one-eyed dog. Yonder come a
So 140 for the show there for Jackson, 140 on the show. Also, the bar facilities are opening in about 10 minutes' time, their patrons, so you can head on over and grab yourself a cold one in about 10 minutes from our bar facilities. So we're going to move to Phil Dawson from Bingara, New South Wales, number 72 on the draw. It's a gelding that he's going to be showing EB's Digital, owned by Fleur Phillip. Was bred by the Albacado Stud out of Glennis, New South Wales, side by Cat in a Hat out of EB's Digit. And be our second last show horse of the 5,000 Novice. And then we'll have Steve Smith to wind things down before we'll get our cut for the top six for our presentation to follow. So all eyes glued on Phil Dawson with EB's Digital.
dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night.
Turn it up some. All right, boy. This is her favorite song, you know that, right? So we play it good and loud. She might get up and dance again. Oh, she put her beard down. Here she comes, here she comes. Left, 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 right, left. Whew. Hustler shooting 8-ball, throwing darts at the wall, feeling damn near 10 feet tall. Here she comes, Lord help us all. OTW's girlfriend done slapped him out his chair. Poor old boy, it ain't his fault. It's so hard not to stare at that honky tonk, but donkey donk. Keeping perfect rhythm make you wanna swing along. Got it going on like Donkey Kong. And ooh, shut my mouth, slap your grandma. There ought to be a law, get the sheriff on the phone. Lord have mercy, how she even get them bridges on? That honky tonk, but donkey donk. Oh, son. Now, honey, you can't blame her for what her mama gave her. It ain't right to hate her for working that money maker. Bench us down at 2, but we're hanging out till 3. We'd hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave with that honky tonk, but donkey donk. Keeping perfect rhythm make you wanna swing along. Got it going on like Donkey Kong. And ooh, shut my mouth, slap your grandma. There ought to be a law, get the sheriff on the phone. Lord have mercy, how she even get them britches on with that honky tonk, but donkey donk. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. We don't care about the drinking, barely listen to the band. Our hands, they start to shaking when she gets the urge to dance, driving everybody crazy.
Thank you very much, Sir Phil. That was Phil Dawson from Bingara, New South Wales. Number 72 on the draw, EB's Digital, owned by Fleur Phillip. And that was side by Cat in a Hat out of EB's Digit.
Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready.
Well, that'll be enough to put you in second money there, Phil. 148 on the show, so a round of applause for Phil. He's going to go to number 2 on that one. That'll be number 2.
Place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready.
So right now you have to be 146 now and above there, Steve, to get in that top 6 for our payouts and our presentation to follow. So Steve Smith's going to be our final competitor in the 5,000 Novice. Also, we have the Paul Arnell herd settling team to please be on standby for settling our final herd of the day as well. So Steve Smith makes his home at Gundawindi. He's going to be showing a mare, Lady Chisholm Drive, owned by the Mary Valley Prime. Was bred by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud, side by RS Chisholm, out of Ray, Lady Ray. So just heads up to everyone, the bar facilities will be open around 7 minutes time. So if you want to head on over and grab yourself a cold one and watch the final herd of the day, that option is open. The bar facilities will be open in 7 minutes time. And all eyes glued on Steve Smith with Lady Chisholm Drive, owned by the Mary Valley Prime. Our final horse in the 5,000 novice here today before we'll crown our top 6.
I've been watching you, watching every girl in the bar, and paying no attention to the one on your arm. You're a dog. Man, she's smoking. I've seen your kind before. You think you're so cool. This country boy's gonna take you to school. Hold out your hand. No, man, I ain't joking. And hold my beer while I kiss your girlfriend, 'cause she needs a real man, not a boy like you. Hold my beer, yeah, I'm a man on a mission. You don't see what you're missing, but I do. So here, hold my beer. Well, friend, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to fight. If you want to later, we could take it outside. But for now, do me a favor and hold my beer while I kiss your girlfriend, 'cause she needs a real man, and not a boy like you. Hold my beer, yeah, I'm a man on a mission. You don't see what you're missing, but I do. So here, hold my beer. Well, guys like you, you ain't good for nothing. Oh. Hold on a second. You gotta be good for something. For something. I know. Hold my beer while I kiss your.
Thank you very much there, Steve. That was Steve Smith from Gundawindi with Lady Chisholm Drive, owned by the Mary Valley Prime, side by RS Chisholm, out of Ray, Lady Ray. So 135 on the show there for Steve, but a round of applause for all those competitors in the 5,000 novice here today, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, so it'll be 146 and above will be for our presentation. So if we can have Robert Mackay, also Jackson Gray, also Alana Tones, Jamie Seckham, Bill Dawson as well on 2-1s as well. So that'll be our top 6. So if those competitors can please be on standby for our presentation, that'll be greatly appreciated. And also if we can have the herd settling team of Paul Arnell ready to go for the beginner horse event. So if we can get those top 6 in the arena for presentations, that'll be greatly appreciated. Get Alana Tones as well. Alana Tones, if somebody can get a hold of Alana to come in the arena as well for our presentation. If anyone can get a hold of Alana Tones for our presentations, that'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, so we're set up ready for our first presentation here for the Condamine SQCHA Cutting Show for 2023. Thank you very much to Black Truck and Ag for sponsoring our 5,000 Novice. Black Truck and Ag, customers for life. Okay, so we'll move to, we'll start things off with our first place getter today, and we'll go to the 149 with Phil Dawson with Murata and Prada, owned by the Bell J Performance Horses. 149, congratulations to Phil. We'll receive an SQCHA cap as well. And also will be our reserve champion as well today, Phil Dawson with 148. With EB's Digital, owned by Fleur Phillip. So congratulations to Phil getting first and second here today. We'll move to third place here today with 147.5. We had Jamie second with Metallic Little Dreamer, owned by Rachel Proceda. We'll move to fourth place today with 146.5. We had Alana Tones with Mr. Tin Man, owned by Alana Tones. In equal fifth and sixth, we had 146 with Jackson Gray with Smooth Cherry Ray, owned by the Gordon and Mans family. Also 146 with Robert Mackay with Yorgabar Kinda Tough, owned by the Yorgabar Quarter Horse Stud. But a round of applause for those top 6, ladies and gentlemen, our first crown champions for the weekend. In our $5,000 novice, brought to us by our friends at Black Truck and Ag, customers for life. We get a quick photo of our champions here today for our 5,000 novice. And we'll settle our last herd of the day. Make sure you head on over and grab yourself a cold one. The bar facilities are open. So congratulations to our first crown champions here this weekend. So head on over, grab yourself some lunch or grab yourself a cold one, and we'll be back very soon for our final herd of the day, the beginner event.
I'll bring the beer, you bring the pretty four-wheeled it out south of the city. Have a little fun, get a little gypsy. Get us a little stack of wood burning. I'll take the radio and I'll turn it up. So keep dancing, baby, it's working. Oh, it's working, so don't slow it down. 'Cause girl, I'm falling faster than that Sunday spinning round. You know just what I like. Girl, you've got that Texas two-step stepping so damn fine. Might be the moonshine that we're shooting or the groove making you move. But I gotta say, I love the way you're shaking in them boots. Go ahead and do some red dirt kicking. I'll be here just a tailgate sitting, watching that show with a front row ticket. Oh yeah. Till them stars are gone and that old rooster starts to crow. So don't slow it